Hey guys, I just want to do a video here of the battery life of a fish finder battery. I have the Garmin, it's the Striker 4, it's the down imaging one, so it's got the bigger screen and it probably uses a bit more power. And what I have here is just a sealed lead acid battery. It is 7.5 amp hours, and as you can see I paid $27.99 for it. So what we're going to do is I am going to take a video of running this fish finder with the transducer on, because that takes a big draw, and we're just going to run this battery down and see what kind of battery life we get out of it, so you guys can expect. I know the hummingbirds, the Lowrances as well, they're all a very similar draw, so I can just give you a rough idea of how long you can go on a charge from your battery. So as you can see, the battery is at 100%. It's plugged in down there. We're reading 13.1 volts, 13.3. I guess it's doing its trickle charge thing here. So this battery's charged, and we will go test it and get our full results on it. Here's our testing method. I have the transducer just stuck to the sides of my suction cup man. I usually put in the bottom of the boat. Have it just in the bathtub so this doesn't overheat from running. So I've got that in here. I'm going to run it. And then I've got my fish finder set up here. And for time's sake, it is 10:53. So let's turn this on, and we will get this running. You can hear the transducer going there. We'll turn this on. We'll turn the GP on, make sure the GPS is on. Yeah, it just doesn't film. Let's look. Oh, you can't see the screen. We got the GPS on here. And then we will bring this up. It's just having its hard time finding its location because it's in the bathtub, not where it's supposed to be. So we will let this run. This is showing 12.8 volts on here. We will let this run for a while, and I will come back with updates, and we will see how long this 7.5 amp hour battery lasts. So for you guys, this is going to be at the start. For me, I'm nearing the end of my test. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put my voltmeter between the wires here, so that way I can take the draw to see how much power my fish finder is actually taking. Then I can do a rough calculation of how much power I've actually drawn throughout this test. So give me 1 second, I'm going to hook it up and I will get back to the video. So I've got everything hooked up now. I've got my positive lead to my battery, negative to the cord that goes back to my voltmeter. Got my fish finder running. As you can see, this has been set up the entire day. I'm running in 220 milliamps, kind of 219 milliamps. It was fluctuating a little bit. So that's roughly how much power draw I've been drawing the entire day. So that gives us a bit of an idea of how much power I've actually been pulling from this battery. So from here, we'll get back to the rest of the video and I'll get back to you guys with the results from it. I just came in here. It is 8:55. I'm checking on this. This is showing it's down to 12 volts. So I got my voltmeter going. I typically don't let it, I actually usually don't even let it get this low, just because it can cause damage if you repetitively do it over time. This is showing 11.96 volts. So with it being 8:55, that is essentially 10 hours on my battery. That's not as long as I expected. It's a 7.5 amp hour, so I would have expected it to last a bit longer before I got this low, probably 15 to 17 hours kind of thing. But anyways, yeah, that's, you know, with a year or two old battery, that's kind of what you can expect. I believe this is about 2 years old, and it lasted me 10 hours with my fish finder running. As you can see, I still have this in the bathtub. So if you have a similar fish finder, whether it be Garmin, Lowrance, or Hummingbird, I would imagine you can expect very similar to the same power usage out of it. On a 7.5 amp hour battery, I would expect that you can get, you know, 10 hours on a couple-year-old battery, probably 15 on a brand new one. Like I said, I don't let it get below 12 volts so it doesn't get damaged. And yeah, that's the end of my test, about 10 hours on a battery charge.